If your teen is still fuzzy on what they want to do, then encourage them to try out an experience in the real world. So this is shadowing a family friend or doing a short-term internship or maybe volunteer work or even getting a small part-time job. Sometimes trying something for a few weeks will tell you more than all the career aptitude tests in the whole world. And this is kind of where I'm talking about doing things that are lower risk first as opposed to the most risky things first. So I've had a young lady I talked to at one point who mentioned that she was going to become a nurse and she hated blood. She hated anything medical. She hated anything to do with bodily functions. And I just went, that doesn't seem like a really good idea. And also that's a lot of schooling and she hated school. And so all of these things seemed like they didn't really align with what she wanted out of her life. And as far as work environment goes, she was very much somebody who was made unhappy by her work environment. And then afterwards she came back and said that she was going to go instead, she was going to start as an EMT. And that, if you know what kind of work EMTs do, then you would know that that was almost worse for her specifically just because of the things that she cared about in her day-to-day work life. And then I asked her, oh, well, we have a friend that does that. Have you tried to shadow with them? She said, no, I'm afraid it's going to scare me away. That is a recipe for disaster. And you can avoid disaster, which is literally years spent learning something, paying to learn something, if you get your child to be able to dip their foot in before they fully dive all the way in, because that's how they're going to get a good, at least impression of it, which is better than no information at all.